5, 6, 7.
Everybody say, no, come on and say, no, everybody say, no, come on and say, no, everybody say, no, come on and say, no, everybody say, no, come on and say, no.
I can't seem to get high enough. Feel the feeling of rising up. My eyes locking up on love. I can't wait to get on my feet.
My training philosophy has always been the same: train heavy and train hard. I train 1 to 2 body parts per workout using basic movements. I do 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps as heavy as I can.
And do your G-walk. You got a swag, let's see it, now get your pimp on. You ride big wheels, you a G for real. Them bras looking, they see it, now gon' do it, kid. Now walk it out, now walk it out. Now gon' walk it out, now walk it out. Now walk it out, now walk it out. Now gon' walk it out. This is for the G's and this is for the hustler. Strippers in the club and chickens who hit a buster. Hop up out the wheel.
This is a great way to begin your workout and warm up your quads. Keep the movement slow and controlled, keeping the tension on throughout the movement. I will sometimes finish off my leg workouts with this exercise as well, using drop sets.
Get your paper, how deep you in your bag? I be in my suitcase, you be in the closet. She said heads or tails, I said baby you call it. She wet as a faucet, think it's how I talk it. She said busy bird, you the shit without the toilet, pose it. Yeah, the walk is mean, a little lean, couple blues in the O of that green, yeah. Y'all know.
Squats is one of the most important exercises you can do for building quality muscles on your legs, and it should be included in your leg workout. It's also a good exercise for strengthening your abdominal core and back muscles. It's important to keep good form during this exercise to avoid injury.
Watch how I slide out the truck, sitting high in the truck.
I love this exercise. It's really helped to bring out the outer sweep on my quads.
Cause my rims 3DC. Bees bird, my word, I get it poppin'. I don't dance, homie, I stand and let it drop it. If I'm there, I'm the topic. It's like a news flash.
I like hack squats because they isolate different muscles in your quads depending on where your feet are positioned. It's also great for targeting your glutes if you go low at the bottom. With this exercise, I like to keep the weight low and my reps high.
You got a swag, let's see it, now get your pimp on. You ride big wheels, you a G for real. Them bars looking, they see it, now gon' do it, kid. Now walk it out, now walk it out. Walk it out, gon' walk it out, walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out, now walk it out. Now gon' walk it out.
This is my all-time favorite exercise. I have done this since day one, lifting up to 80 kilos. I attribute most of my hamstring development to this one exercise. I do lunges for working both my hamstrings and glutes. This is a great basic exercise which can be done with a bar or walking with dumbbells. It's a good idea to switch your workouts around every now and then so your body doesn't become too conditioned to any one particular exercise. This is a great isolation exercise for hamstrings. It's important to keep your hips on the pad, which will put even more focus on your hamstrings. Remember to keep the movement slow and controlled, keeping the tension on the entire time. I do sets of 50 to 100 reps per set on this exercise. And I do it more often as the competition approaches. I have found this to be the best exercise for working your hamstring glute tie-in. Cardio is a very important part of my life. As an international fitness model, I need to be in shape all the time as opportunities arise for photo shoots, guest appearances, and television. Whether I'm preparing for a contest or not, I love to start the day with a good cardio session. I do this whenever I get the chance. I love the way I feel afterward, and it gets the day off to a positive start. The 3 pieces of cardio equipment in my home gym are the elliptical trainer, the free motion strider, and the treadmill. I have my treadmill sit on blocks and use the highest incline possible. During my off season, I do about 45 minutes of cardio a day, 5 to 6 days a week, usually divided equally between the 3 machines. When I'm getting ready for a contest, my daily cardio can increase to as much as 3 hours a day. I have learned that to get the best results from my cardio, I have to put the most effort in. I go all out on my cardio sessions and it really pays off. Cardio and diet play an important role together, and in order to create the calorie deficit I need to get in contest shape, while still being able to eat enough protein and nutrients to keep that full healthy look, for me, cardio is essential.
Well, here we are in my kitchen. As you can see by the array of pots in front of me, it's obvious that I use a lot of supplements. This selection is something that has evolved over a period of time. I've tried various products and have continued using the ones that I have found work best for me. It's impossible to get the vitamins, minerals and nutrients that I need to be competitive at my level of competition from diet alone. It's also very important for me to stay healthy and injury-free so I can consistently make improvements to my physique. For this reason, keeping my immune system strong has got to be a priority, and many of the supplements that I use year-round are taken for this purpose. These include fish oils high in omega-3, adrenal stress support formula, vitamin C I take up to 5 grams a day, a good all-round multivitamin and mineral product, zinc, and vitamin D. Other products that I take are designed specifically to keep my energy levels high. There is no way I could manage doing what I do and looking after my 3 young children if I had low energy levels. The products that help with this are CoQ10, vitamin B, and magnesium. I also use body-rich protein powders and glutamine year-round as a convenient, high-quality source of protein. I really like the cookies and cream flavour. Before a contest, I will also add the body-ripped products Thermogen and HGH plus ZMA to assist with fat loss. L-carnitine works well for this too. Lastly, I use 5-HTP daily to help me stay positive and improve my mood. I would also like to recommend this great new product. I don't use it myself because I don't need any more overall mass, but Growth Factor by Underground Muscle will work well for those of you still trying to build a solid foundation. I hope this has not been overwhelming for you, and I don't expect you to rush out and buy everything that I use. The point is to try different things and stick with what works best for you and your budget.
For women, it's important to focus on your upper chest development. I use most of my chest exercises on an incline, so I hit this area directly. Sometimes I will use a bar instead of dumbbells so my workouts don't get boring. After a pressing movement, I like to isolate my pecs with dumbbell flies. It's important to keep this movement slow and controlled and get as much stretch as you can at the bottom of the exercise. With cable crossovers, my intention is the same, to target my upper pec area. Step forward and bring the cable high into the front. Again, focus on getting as much stretch as you can during the movement while maintaining good form. This is my favourite for shoulders at the moment, but in the past I've used dumbbells and they work just as well. So if you don't have access to hammer strength equipment, any variation of shoulder press will do. This is probably the most important exercise you can do for shoulders. I have done these every time I train shoulders since I started. These are essential for developing nice cap shoulders. Rear delts is a small muscle, but it can make a big difference to how you look. I use a palms down grip for these because I find it isolates my rear delts far better than a traditional grip. I always make sure I train front, rear and side deltoids because balance is so important. I sometimes use a plate instead of dumbbells to keep the workouts interesting.
I love to eat out, and my husband and I make a point of meeting for lunch almost every day. I can do this even right up to a contest because I have a good relationship with the restaurant staff. Don't be afraid to order things that aren't on the menu, and you'll be surprised at how helpful a good restaurant can be. It's great that I can still enjoy eating out even while I'm prepping for a show.
Hello, may I take your order, please?
Hi, sorry this is not on the menu, but can I have plain fish with rice and vegetables?
Yeah, that's not a problem. What kind of fish would you like? We've got salmon, snapper.
Snapper's perfect.
Snapper?
Yes,
Great.
thank you. Thanks. I eat 6 times a day, which includes 3 main meals and 3 protein shakes. My breakfast is always the same, which is oats with protein powder and mixed berries. This is always my favourite meal of the day leading into a contest. For lunch, I like to eat salmon, fish or chicken with rice and vegetables or salad. For dinner, I generally stick to chicken or fish and vegetables. My diet doesn't vary much leading up to a contest. I usually eat the same foods, but I lower my portion sizes and increase my cardio to get lean enough to compete.
When choosing which exercises to do for biceps, I like to choose one that puts my biceps in a stretch position, one that is mid-range, and one where the most tension is in the flex position. When doing incline dumbbell curl, I make sure I go all the way down and really feel the stretch. This is my mid-range exercise. It's important to keep the tension on by not resting at the top or the bottom of the movement. I will sometimes do cable curl or barbell curl to keep my workouts interesting. This is my peak contraction exercise. It's very important to keep good form and contract hard at the top. You don't need to use a lot of weight for this exercise. This is my favorite exercise for triceps. It really isolates the muscle, which helps you to focus on squeezing at the top of the exercise. I always have someone help me with this one. It's not called skull crushes for nothing. Because my shoulders have become my strongest muscle group, it's now important for me to develop my arms to the same level. To do well in this sport, you must have a balanced physique. Overhead tricep extensions are another personal favourite. I love the stretch I get from this exercise, and it's a great way to really finish off your tricep workout.
Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned some new things that can help with your own training. At the end of the day, you have to have a goal and work to make it happen. Anything is possible, and most of the time you're way more capable than you realize. You just have to stick with it and be the master of your own life.